Hello, this is Dr. Hopelyn Brown. Welcome. I'm so excited to share with you these three teachings from Fill Your Gap. This is gonna take you on an exciting journey, and I'm so glad you joined me. There are 7 intentional steps that you can take to power your dream. And this will allow you to maintain a life of growth, abundance, and power. But this requires fearless, self-assured, confident steps to maintain this life of growth, abundance, and power. When you apply these 7 intentional steps daily, it will keep your gap filled. Are you ready to map out your gap? I have 7 steps to guide you through on that journey. The ultimate goal is to discover the unique work you were created to accomplish in your life, and then challenge yourself to live out your purpose with passion. Here are the 7 steps. Number 1, creating your life story. Number 2, completing your gap analysis. Number 3, removing the boulders. Number 4, surrendering. Number 5, completing a values audit exercise. Number 6, developing your gap statement. Number 7, developing your personal vision. And in conclusion, you will finalize your gap plan. So are you ready to take those 7 steps and begin the journey to creating a life of growth, abundance, and power? Well, let's get started. Join like-minded communities. I love this quote by Michael Jordan. And he says, "Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships." Well, let me say that again. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Now, I'll share with you a little bit of my own story as it relates to joining like-minded communities. Prior to completing my doctoral degree in strategic leadership in May 2005, I had been actively involved in communities and networking groups that kept me inspired and motivated to live a passionate and purposeful life. I found that after I graduated, some of these groups did not offer enough support to help me move to the next level. In 2006, after a bit of research, I found a life purpose coach with whom I developed a coaching relationship, and after the first 10 weeks of coaching experience, decided to join the organization. Now, this opened up the opportunity for me to become a coach, trainer, and maintain an accountability partnership with coaches and leaders in that organization. I want to invite you to never do life alone. It's okay to work on your dreams and goals alone, but be sure to align yourself with communities that can help to push you to the next level. I'm ready to begin helping you with that next step. Have you heard the term leverage your strengths? Well, let's talk a little bit about that. Les Brown, again, one of my favorite motivational speakers and teacher and world-renowned guru, he says this: Life takes on meaning when you become motivated, set goals, and charge after them in an unstoppable manner. To live out your dreams, you have to expect the impossible. No dream is too big for you to accomplish. Continue to expect the impossible. When Abram had a problem believing the impossible, here is what God did. Then the Lord took Abram outside and said to him, "Look up into the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have." Can you imagine being taken outside? Can you imagine being taken outside and told, "Look up to the skies. And try to count the stars. That's how many descendants you would have." Kind of overwhelming moment, I would say. But listen, when we take our dreams and really embrace them and really look deep into the vastness of this dream, when we dare to dream big, we reach beyond the impossible. We get to live our lives in a bigger, fuller, richer way. And so I want to encourage you to look up into the stars and say, "God, Creator, Master, what would you have me do with my dream today?" And then grab your journal, begin to journal. He will speak to you. He speaks to you through journaling. He speaks to you through the experiences you're having in your life today. And He's challenging you to push beyond the circumstances, the setbacks, and begin to fill your gap. So, I'm Dr. Hopelyn Brown, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. As you have watched these 3 teachings, I trust that it has inspired you and that you will find value from them, that you can add to your life and you can pass on to a friend, a co-worker, even your family. So let me remind you of the 3 topics we talked about. We talked about the growth process. This is where you awaken your dreams. And I compared the caterpillar in the cocoon and how the challenges that caterpillar must have gone through, but it had to stay there for that period of time before it could spread its wings and fly. Then in part 2, we talked about the abundance cycle, where you design a path to your dream. And without a path designed, we will not make it to the end, because we'll be just floundering around. So we must design a path to your dream. And then the third section was power in your dreams, where I give you the 7 intentional steps that can take you there. So I want you to join us on the journey, because we cannot do this alone. We need one another. So thanks again for listening.